YouTube, Brian here. I just visited the Guppy troll, but he wasn't outside, so I didn't want to take footage because I had to like go up into his house, and then he just like lives in this little room that's full of fish tanks surrounding a bed. There's like 5, maybe 80-gallon tanks in there or something, just full of guppies, all breeding together, and like a bunch of angelfish too. But like, I don't even know the guy. I just asked some lady on the sidewalk, like, hey, where's the fish guy? And she was like, oh, he lives on the 2nd floor. And I was like, what house? She's like, I don't know. So I just went up to the 2nd floor and asked some other lady, like, where's the fish guy? And she's like, oh, I'll get him for you. Took me into his house. He's in there getting drunk, smoking cigarettes, looking at his fish. And he just sold me 2 males for 5 yuan, which is less than $1. $1 last time I checked was 6.5 yuan, so I don't know, you can do the math, 80 cents or something like that. One of them is really epic. The other one is kind of crappy. Not crappy, he's just the wrong color for what I wanted. But this dude had like 200 guppies in his tank, and he was like trying to get me out of there, I feel like, because I just randomly walked into his house. So he just netted one that I didn't even want and was like, oh, this one's good. And I was like, yeah, whatever, that's fine. So we'll see what comes out of it. If my point in getting these was because I don't want to get all my fish from one source, because then they're all going to be really inbred, and like, I just don't want any disease in the line I'm going to try to make. So I figure with fish, potential of 5 different gene pools for the studs, and then like whatever, 6 or 2 different gene pools for the we'll call them dams, I guess. I don't know, what do you call a female fish that you're breeding? It's not a mare, it's not a bitch, I guess it's a dam, whatever. So the sires will be from 5 gene pools, then the dams will be from like 4, and then yeah, so hopefully I won't get any genetic disease down the road. And I'm planning on essentially selecting for white, mainly iridescent white coloring. If I could get any other interesting patterns on the bodies. I think a couple of these males I got are Endler hybrids because of the patterns they have on their bodies. Some of you guppy nerds probably know better than me. I like guppies, but I'm not that knowledgeable about all the different strains and stuff that are out there. And so I'm gonna go home now, on my way home right now, walking to the bus stop. And then I'm gonna pop them in with my other males in that new guppy tank I have. And they will chill out in there for a while. And eventually I'll give them a female to breed. So I think that's all for now. I'm gonna pause the camera, and then when I get home, I'll show you what the new fish look like once they're in the tank. There's a city. Look at this, one more thing real quick, sorry. Look at this spillway. This is overflow from the sea. And it's going like crazy today. Filling up the channel. Alright, I'm gonna pause the camera and I'll be back later for the rest of this video. Alright YouTube, I'm home. And this is the madness I've ended up with somehow. So there's 5 males in here now. And the molly. So these 2 are the same strain. I have 3 females of that strain upstairs. This is another strain who I think is one of the Endler crosses. Oh yeah, they got some brine shrimp just now. Forgot about that. Too busy thinking about the fish to remember that I fed them. That's one of the new males I got. Man, the focus is terrible. What's going on here? That's one of the new males I got. He's got some, I guess what you call Dumbo ears. There we go. Of course, the cat's in my lap again every time I film. So if the camera's wiggling, it's because he's nudging my arms and I can't hold it still. So he's got some crazy red markings and blue markings. His dorsal's pretty nice. And he has nice big black Dumbo ears. So yeah, that's the males. Oh, I missed one right there, the yellow one. That one's crazy. Look at that guy. That's the one I actually picked, because I just haven't seen a guppy like that before. I think he's also probably an Endler cross to some extent. But yeah, that's the male's tank. We're gonna see what happens. You guys will be just as surprised as I am. The way I'm doing breeding is gonna take me a long time to get any kind of steady line, if I even can at all, but to me half the fun of this is the experimentation and learning as I go. So I'm gonna be rotating females through here and raising up the fry. I want to have like 2 batch of fry going at all times, and then each time they're mature, maybe 8 weeks or so, 9 weeks, I'll cull and then initiate 2 new pregnancies. And I think, yeah, my initial goal is to try to get this iridescent white yellow to cover the whole body. I think that's going to be the overriding thing, more than finnage, more than anything else. And anything that's red or yellow or orange, I'm pulling out. I only want blue and white. I mean, a little bit of yellow on the body of these guys I guess is acceptable for me, but like that, he's cool, which is why I got him, but any of his children that look like him I'm not going to keep. I'll sell them or give them away. But that could, I mean, this kind of stuff, people will love this. I mean, someone will buy these. So I don't know, I'm not worried about getting rid of the fish. Like, if I have too many, I'm pretty sure I could just go outside on the sidewalk with a little tank, put them in there with a sign that says, you know, $2 a piece or whatever, and sell them all in an afternoon. A lot of people in China keep fish. It's like a Buddhist thing, I think. At least the way they talk about it. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. This video is getting long. The point is, here's my males. They're looking pretty sweet. I hope you guys like them. I mean, I think I actually heard the name of these in one of Corey's videos. I'm pretty sure I saw them, the same strain, in his shop, and he called them something, but I don't remember what he called them. As far as the rest of these, I have no idea what the name of the strains are, but I think these guys should have some interesting results. They all have cool colors and markings and stuff, so I'm trying to get a better. Oh, look at him. Hold still. Telling a guppy to hold still. Ha. Yeah, right. Come on, man. I know you're in a new house, but can you hold still? Oh, whatever. It's hard to get good footage of these dudes. There we go, look at him. Ah, he left. Alright, well, that's enough for now, guys. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching.